I remember when my life started to fall apart. And I remember this feeling that I had that was just pure devastation, you know? All these things that I worked so hard for in my life were being slipped out from underneath my feet, everything, every existence in my life. And I remember feeling so scared when it first started to happen and holding on for dear life. And as it all unfolded, the amount of things that transpired, I'll get into another day, but where I want to go with this today is people. And the number of people that just walked out of my life that I thought were friends. You see, when people go through a really hard time, and you might be experiencing this, that you find that, like, where are all my friends? Where did everybody go? Everybody just sort of bailed, right? Or maybe you're going through a divorce and it's really ugly and you feel like all of your friends are for that other person. I know I've been there. I'm speaking from experience, and it's really painful and it's hard to begin with. And as you move through this huge process of transformation and you feel like your life has fallen out from underneath you, and I guess I'm talking mainly to women, but guys, you might be there too. It's just, there's so much, right? You lose your friends, you lose your relationship, you lose your career, you lost everything. And the support system that you thought that you had, you find isn't there either. And yeah, you feel really alone and really scared, and you wake up every morning and you know that you've got to keep going. You have to keep going, and you pull yourself up out of bed and you force your fucking ass to get up and do what you've got to do. And with this feeling of hurt and pain inside and not understanding and hoping that someday you're going to really be able to grasp, like, what is this all about anyway? And I'm here to tell you that I do understand, and that you will eventually understand. And yes, it's fucking hard. And you might find that you go through a lot of people before you find your actual people. And I think the biggest thing to say is, like, go ahead and let yourself cry. Go ahead and let yourself scream. Go ahead and let yourself be sad. And just know that, like, every single day that you get up out of bed to do what you have to do, no matter what is going on in your life, that's huge. That's huge. And let that be there. And, you know, those people that walked out of your life, those people that don't return your phone calls, friends, family, maybe both. Just remember, that just tells you how much stronger you actually are, that you're getting through this without that support. And it doesn't mean that you don't want the support. Trust me, believe me, I know. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've sat crying, knowing that I'm deeply depressed and going, why is everything being stripped away from me? And feeling like I shouldn't feel that way. And people telling you, well, it's not that bad. Other people have it worse. And all this stuff, which, you know what, causes somebody to feel like, well, you know what? Like, yeah, but it is important to me. And so I'm here to tell you, like, it is a big deal for you. It doesn't matter if it's a big deal for anybody else. It's a big deal for you. And I know, because I did it, that you're probably telling people what's going on in your life, telling everybody, because you're processing and you need to process. And it's that reason that you feel like people aren't responding anymore. The people who really care about you will. The people who really genuinely love you and want to see you do well, they won't walk away from you. They'll stick by you, even if they have no idea what your life trajectory is, even though they think, even if they wonder what is going on with this girl, they still are there for you. So I felt like getting on today because I'm in another transitionary period, and as I move through my own journey, whatever the fuck it is, spiritual journey, whatever the hell you want to call it, of self-discovery after 17 years. And I was still having a moment this morning because I'm going to be doing some stuff in this van, and I had a conversation with somebody yesterday about solar panels up on the roof, and they're like, oh, just put it on the wood roof deck up there, which is a good idea, except that I haven't been able to find a roof leaks, right? So I wanted to seal the entire roof and then put them up the proper way. And I found myself saying, okay, fine, I just won't seal the roof. And then I woke up this morning and was like, what? Wait a minute. Yeah, you want to do that. You need to do that. And if that person doesn't want to take the wood panels off to do that and take everything off the roof, then maybe they just shouldn't do it at all. Or maybe you need to speak up and say, hey man, I'm paying you $500. I want you to take it all off. If it's going to be a different price than that, tell me, and then I'll verify from there. I think, and I've done it because I'm trying to keep the peace, right? But like, remember, I just did it again. I'm not beating myself up. It's going to happen. But just sit back and go, well, wait a minute. No, The fact that you can even be aware, and then just say, you know what? I was thinking about it. I do want that up there. So I don't know what that is. I don't know whatever, but that's something I need to have done up there because that's really important. So I think catching yourself and saying, hey man, not being me again, and then step back and go, wait a minute. No, I need this for my own livelihood. And if somebody doesn't want to help me the way that I need to have the help done, then I either say, I don't need the help, or I say, I need you to help me the way I need it to be done for my space, for my thing, because it's me, it's mine, not yours. If it was yours, I would do it the way you wanted to have it done, but it's not, it's mine. Right? So again, going back to just like a bit of a rant, an ADHD rant, but like go back to like what you need for you, because that's ultimately what's the most important.